Good morning. You guys do not disappoint at all. This is awesome. How amazing is this? What a dramatic change. What a change. Just in the way that we're worshiping today, just in the way that you all are present here with us today. It's nothing against our people who are advanced in age, but it is really nice to see you all. It's so nice to see our youth here with us today. Altar boys, go ahead, sit in that pew. Don't worry, I won't tell the COVID police, okay? Nor should any of you tell the COVID police, okay? Don't get me in trouble here. It is really, truly awesome and great for us all to be here on this day. The first, the first Sunday of Great Lent, the Sunday of Orthodoxy, right? And somebody tell me, one of our younger people, what do we do after today's service? Do you remember? Anybody know? I had instructed you to bring something. Yes, Ephraim. You've got it. You've got it, man. No, you're there. You've got the motions down. You know what you're saying. You know what you're doing. You know. You see it in your mind's eye. I see that you see it. It's the procession of the icons, right? The procession of the icons. And this is a big deal, right? This is a big deal for us, especially as Orthodox. It's something really quite awesome for us. And so I just want to meditate real quick. Meditate is just another really fancy word for think about, consciously think about, okay? I want to meditate for a little bit on this idea of the icon. How many of you all at your houses have pictures on your walls of family members and maybe even of some friends? Yet none of you? Nobody. You guys don't have any pictures of family. Okay, all right. We've got 1, 2, okay, 3. Very good. All right. So everybody gets it. We've got pictures on on our walls of our houses of people who aren't with us, right? Whether us being physically separate or perhaps even separate within the earthly existence, people who have passed on, right? Why do we have these pictures on our walls? Why do we have these people surrounding us? Yes. To remember them. Awesome. Very good reason. Okay, so number 1, we have these pictures of people on the walls to remember them. What might be another reason that we have these pictures of these people on our walls? Yeah. They can be very special to us. Absolutely. Like, you're not just going to have any picture of any random person. That'd be kind of strange, right? If you just had random people. I don't know who that is, but I like their picture, right? I mean, some people are into that, I guess. Okay, maybe. But for most of us, the pictures of people that we have up on our walls, they're special to us as well. So we do it to remember them. We do it because they're special to us. Any other reasons that we might have these people up on our walls? Yes. Because you love them. Absolutely. Definitely. Right? So not only do we want to remember them, not only are they special and have some significant thing that we like to be reminded of, but we also love them. Okay. I'm sure some of you have already caught on, but look around at our walls. Right? We have pictures of people on our walls. And do you think that we have these pictures of people on our walls just because they're nice to look at? They're pretty art? No, not at all. Yes. I'm going to help you out, okay? I'm going to help you out. We've already answered why we have them on our walls. Because they're special to us, because we love them, more so even than us loving them. They love us, and because we want to remember them, right? And so I think personally about one of these pictures that comes to my mind in my house. And I'm going to try and do this without crying. This was unexpected. I think about the picture of my papu that I have in my house. Papu passed away in 1999. But I have that picture of him in my house because Papu was somebody who was very special to me. Papu was very, very important to me, especially in my development as a young man. And it was Papu who really, again, not to take any credit away from anybody else in my life, okay, because everybody in my life is important. Mom, Dad, you guys are important, okay? Don't worry. But it was Papu who really passed on the understanding that I have of why my faith is important. And Papu would always take me to the side, away from whatever family gathering we were at, and he would talk to me. He would talk to me about the Lord. He would talk to me about the saints. He would talk to me about our church. And he would always say, Nikolas, I'm so very proud of you when I see you up there at the altar as an altar boy. Okay? This is obviously something that stuck with me. Okay? Yes, go ahead. You have pictures of your papu too, and I bet this same sort of memory is resonating with you a little bit, right? This is kind of something familiar, right? Awesome. Lived in Greece, had the farm and the chickens, exactly. And these people, what they do, right? These people exemplify a life that we want to live. And that's what the deal is with all of these faces that you see around you. Each and every one of these saints has a story, a life story. And accompanying that life story is an example for us how we're supposed to live our lives. And just like Papu did for me, what I can tell you about these saints is they will do the same for you if you invite them into your life. And we invite them into our lives by learning about them, by reading about them, and even by asking them for help, right? We don't worship them, but we do, just like Papu, or maybe some of these other wonderful people that we have on our walls at home. They do serve to help us. They're there to put their hand on our shoulder when we're going through something tough, when we're struggling, and especially when we're struggling even with all of this, the church and our faith. And I know, believe me, I get it. Standing before the icon of Christ can sometimes be very, very intimidating, knowing that we're talking directly to God. It can be a little bit scary sometimes, especially when we're not maybe feeling particularly good about ourselves. And that's why we have these saints. They're here to offer kind of an in-between for us. And what we celebrate on this day, the Sunday of Orthodoxy, is the upholding of this beautiful pearl of great price. That's what the faith is referred to in Scripture, the pearl of great price. And this pearl, this treasure, has been given to each and every one of you personally by these saints that surround us. This pearl has been given, probably much like me, as with you, by people who we love, people who are even closer and who we're more intimately related to within our lives. And the way that we do right by them, right? The way that we really experience what this is all about is not just by remembering them, but trying to be like them. And today, we call a triumphal feast of the Orthodox Church. But what we have to realize is this isn't just the Orthodox Christian triumph over heresy, over wrong teachings, but rather we have to realize that today is really more about God's triumph over us as the Orthodox people. So I'm going to leave you with this last image. Okay? Life, you ready for this? It's epic what I'm about to say. Life is like bowling. There's the straight and narrow, the lane right in front of you. Our goal in life is to knock down all of those spiritual pins. Okay? If we go through life without our faith, never asking for the help of these saints, not listening to Yaya and Papu when they tell us why our faith is important, then it's like bowling with huge gutters on each side. But if we listen, and if we attend to this faith, and we use these saints for what they're supposed to be used for, to serve us, to help us along the way, and we've got the biggest bumpers that you could possibly imagine. And as long as we keep them close to us, there's no way that we're ever going to end up in the gutter. Okay? You like that one? Good, I'm glad. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to close out the Divine Liturgy service. And following the Divine Liturgy, we're going to take those icons that you hopefully brought with us. If you didn't bring icons with you, no worries. We have a box in the back. They can be on loan to you, or you can really even keep them if you really like the icon that you pick. Okay? And we're going to start going out the center here. Okay? We're going to go around the church this way. And it's not really going to be a big deal until we get to this side of the church. I want everybody to be very careful. There's like a little billy goat trail, okay? Just like Greece, okay? For all of those who are all about Patrida, this is where we experience it here, okay? Going up the billy goat trail here, so that way we can be on this side of the church, okay? That's the one place that I ask everybody to just be cautious. But we're going to be led out by myself, the altar boys, and then the children, and then everybody else can follow, okay? So I'm going to go grab the box of icons, put them here on this front pew, okay? Feel free to grab one if you don't have one, and if you do have one, hold it up high, okay? This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Kyrie theisomεν.
Kyrie eleison, δόξα Πατρί και Υιό και Αγίο Πνεύματι και νυν και οίκ εις αιώνας των αιώνων. Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Πάτερ Άγιε ευλόγησον.
Ευλογία Κυρίου και έλεος αυτού ελέη αφημάστη αυτού θεία χάριτη και φιλανθρωπία πάντοτε νυν και αεί και εις τους αιώνας των αιώνων.
Αμήν.
Δόξα Σοι ο Θεός, ελπίσιμον Κύριε, δόξα Σοι ο Αναστάς εκ νεκρών Χριστός αληθινός Θεός ημών. through the intercessions of His all pure, all immaculate Holy Mother, the power of the precious and life-giving cross, the protection of the honorable bodiless powers of heaven, the supplications of the honorable glorious prophet and forerunner John the Baptist, of the holy glorious praiseworthy apostles, of the holy glorious triumphant martyrs, of our righteous and God-bearing fathers, of the holy righteous ancestors of God, Joachim and Anna, and of all of the saints, have mercy on us and save us, for He is a good God who loves mankind. Through the prayers of our holy fathers and mothers, Lord Jesus Christ our God, have mercy upon us and save us.
Amen.
Okay, let me just have a moment to get situated here, and we'll join outside. Also, by the way, Andizero, we're going to distribute it from the stairs, because that's where we're going to end, and everybody's going to be out of the church anyway. No reason to come back in, okay? God bless you all. Keep you safe. Let us participate in this procession with full faith.